Crepe in hand type of morning. Half gone, a little bit more than half gone.
I don't think we're gonna be able to go without these in the morning anymore. It's definitely a cooler day today. We're doing something a little bit different today. We actually booked a bike tour around the Palace of Versailles. We're heading down to meet up with our group. I think we're taking a train down there and then going and shopping at a local market to buy our lunch food.
Picnic, baby!
Yeah, and then we're just riding all around the Palace of Versailles. So we're pretty stoked about it. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us. We've had such awesome weather so far. Hopefully it keeps up for the rest of the day. Gonna be awesome.
It's freezing. I know that the sun's out and it's like blue skies, but let me just tell you, it's very cold. If the wind's not blowing, it's very like bearable. It's not as bad.
Yeah, there's no wind right here.
That wind is killer. We're on our way to the market to get lunch.
Our baguettes are gonna freeze.
Yeah. I want a warm baguette. We made our first stop in getting our picnic ingredients. They told us there were 5 ingredients needed for a picnic. The first one was bread, baguette, which is definitely our most important. We got 2 of them.
I don't know if you can see the whole thing.
Get that all in frame. The second thing is cheese. So now we're gonna go find some awesome cheese. I'm most excited about the bread and the cheese. She just told us the brie with truffles is amazing. Pumped 18 months is amazing. And then also the goat cheese. The third ingredient is the meat. The fourth is fruit, which is another one that I'm very excited about. I love the fruit, so we are going to go find some good fruit. The fifth is wine. We actually don't drink wine, but everyone else on our bike tour is very excited about that. And I love our tour guide. She told us that there's 2 rules about wine here in Versailles at the Chateau. First rule is that wine is forbidden in the Chateau, and the second rule is that they always ignore the first rule. So she told everybody to put the wine at the bottom of their bags and then just put something on top of it and then just sneak it in. We're gonna have some intoxicated bikers. We're the designated bikers of this tour because we don't drink wine. So we are going to just load up on extra pastries.
All right, we got the cheeses, we got some meat, we got some jam for our baguette. I think we're ready.
I think we're ready, and some raspberries for me. We'll show it all to you guys when we have our picnic. Selfies aren't great, but I'm getting cute pictures of the back of you.
Chelle just back there making friends.
So we're cruising, we're moving and grooving. I cannot feel my fingers, literally can't feel them. But you know what? It's too beautiful out here to be too concerned about the freezing cold temperatures. The sun, when it comes out, it's way more bearable, but then it goes behind a cloud and it is frigid. But these grounds are stunning. So I'm not even mad about it. And I've got a baguette up in my basket. I got a basket of baguette. How can you go wrong with that? Babe's on his bicycle. We need to go on more bike rides.
Yeah, we need to pull our bikes out.
Yeah, our bikes are in the garage. We need to pull those out. It was cold when we left Utah, and now it's cold here, and it's warm in Utah.
Me and this backpack here, we've gotten to be pretty close on this trip. Got a real intimate relationship. This backpack has not left my back for about 8 days now, and I'm really loving it.
But he sleeps with it right next to him, so.
I keep it right next to my bed.
I think it's like taking the place of Louie.
Oh, I miss that, buddy. Packing a tripod and a DSLR camera, a large one, plus other camera stuff. This bag has just been incredible. I really love it now. I think I might be adopting it as my bag, and Chelle can find herself a different one.
baguette, some cheese. What else should I put on here?
Just having a picnic out here on the grounds of the Chateau of Versailles. Pretty beautiful. Got our fresh cheeses, fresh baguette, fresh strawberry jam, and it's all super delicious. Here's my bike, still standing up. It's starting to get a little windy out here and a little bit rainy, but that was pretty awesome. Just having a little picnic here out in these massive, massive grounds of Chateau de Versailles. You can do it. Come back here.
The wind and it's grass. Our picnic got rained out. Everyone is as bundled as they can be. Like, it's literally winter temperatures right now.
So our next stop here in Le Chateau is Le Grand Trianon. This was built as like
Pretty pink marble.
a home away from
right?
home. Yeah, away from the Grand Palace, just on the other side of the grounds.
Home on the same grounds.
So this is the Petit Trianon, which is just a smaller house on the same grounds. And it was actually lived in by Marie Antoinette when she was queen here. So that was her bedroom, her drawing room, and all of that. Pretty amazing. Much of these grounds were built back in the 1600s, but I think this one was built in the 1700s. So this whole village behind us, Marie Antoinette actually had it built just because she wanted to feel more normal. Because she did not like Versailles, she did not like being trapped here and living here. Because I guess she was brought here when she was 14 years old to marry Louis XVI. Kind of crazy. So we did a little photo shoot here in this village. It's starting to hail here, so we're gonna go take cover under the tree.
It was like blue skies and sunny, and all of a sudden this hail came out of nowhere.
We got some pretty cool photos there with the village in the background. I think we're mounting back up on the bikes. That was the Grand Trianon and the Petit Trianon. Now I think we're gonna head over to the actual chateau, the Grand Palace here at Versailles. One of our guys on the tour got a flat, so we're gonna enjoy some of our dessert that we didn't get to eat earlier because kind of got rained out. Here we go.
Looks a little beat. It was really pretty before. Oh!
I think Chelle chose this one because it looks like a maple bar donut back home.
It doesn't taste like a maple bar, but it did look like one. Babe, this is not oh my gosh, that was the worst photo I've ever taken in my whole existence. This is not easy.
I think it's a miracle she's not fallen down yet today. But look at this picture she's trying to get. How epic is this?
Despite the cold weather, this has been awesome. And truthfully, like the weather, I feel like just added to it. It just added like some comedy to it. Like we're out for our nice spring bike tour in Versailles with a picnic, and we literally got hailed on. It's funny. It's funny. Our baguette's getting wet. My baguette! Ah!
Saddle sore, babe?
No.
That there was the line to get into the main palace. Thankfully, with our tour, we are skipping the line and getting right inside. Storm's blowing back in! Guys, it's cold, it's rainy. Versailles has been amazing, like simply, truly an amazing place. So much gold up in here. We don't have an umbrella, we don't have rain gear. She's at it again.
Look, blue skies are coming.
I know, this will probably just blow over. Because we may have a change of plans to our itinerary.
First of all, we did so much research beforehand about like what to pack so that we could make sure that we packed for the weather. And we did a lot of research as to like what the weather would be in each place that we were going. I feel like we have packed like perfectly so far. Today has been by far the most cold day, except for when the sun comes out. When the sun comes out, it's like perfect. So we have been actually watching the weather in Switzerland, where we are supposed to be headed to tomorrow. It's like highs of 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which is very cold. We like aren't prepared for that, you know, like, and it's total snow like the whole time that we're there, and we just did not pack for that at all.
We aren't exactly sure what we're gonna do yet. We think we might skip Switzerland though, which makes me very sad.
We were so excited for Switzerland.
We're gonna figure out exactly what our plan is later tonight once we're back home. But we're a little bummed about Switzerland. Massive rainbow over there by the chateau.
So I'm very sad to report, honestly sad, I'm kind of like have a sick feeling in my stomach, that I just witnessed a pickpocket. We got off the subway and we were walking up the stairs in a huge crowd of people, and there was two guys, and I was standing right next to the one who unzipped the bag, and then the other one came up behind him and pulled the phone out. And it was like, it happened so fast, and I watched the whole thing, and I looked at him and I said, "Excuse me," and he looked right at me and he said something in French, and I obviously don't speak French, so I don't know what he said. And then I immediately tapped the couple on the shoulder and I said in the best way I could to them, because they didn't speak any English, that they had just had something stolen out of their bag, and they looked at their bag and it was wide open and their phone was gone. And my heart just like broke, and I'm not naive. I wouldn't say that I'm a naive person. I totally understand we're in a big city. That is incredibly common here, and it happens a lot, and you have to be like prepared, take all the precautions, which we definitely did. But I want to believe that humanity is better than that. I honestly do. It just breaks my heart. Like, this darling Asian couple is just on vacation in beautiful Paris, and they probably have taken so many gorgeous photos and memories on their phone, and these guys just come up and take it right out of his little side bag. Anyway, bottom line is, my heart just broke for humanity. I just like to believe that people are better than that. Pickpocketing's real, you guys. If you're going to travel around, definitely make sure you take all the precautions to avoid it, because how sad would it be to lose all of your photos and memories from your awesome trip in Europe or Paris, wherever you are.
You're definitely gonna have to stay tuned to see where we actually end up tomorrow.
Yeah,
we don't even know ourselves.
We literally have nothing booked. Like, we have
stuff booked in Switzerland.
Yeah, we did book a train to Switzerland and a hotel in Switzerland, but we're gonna cancel all of that tonight and book a train and a hotel somewhere else.
But we are gonna figure it out tonight. I think we're gonna go grab a crepe right now.
Yeah, we need one last dessert crepe.
That's how we start our mornings. That's how we end our days, is with some Nutella on a crepe. Thank you guys for watching. It's been really fun making these videos. Check out Instagram at danandchelle, and definitely subscribe here. We'll see you guys tomorrow.